we're not having to give it our attention, if it's not having to render the image for us, then it doesn't have to use that computational power. If we got to a point, I mean, you look at it, if you created a simulation of civilization and they got to the point where it was like time dilation, so their universe moves faster than yours does. You think of like Inception, when we go down the layers, it moves slower and slower. They would get to the point where they create their own universal simulation. And so then it just branches out. So statistically, if one civilization has reached the capability of doing that, there are now trillions of civilizations.
You just muted him. I was like, wait.
I was fading Ben out.
So obviously we've hit on a topic that Ben has never put any thought into at all. Go for it.
Tuna burger too.
A tuna burger?
Yes.
Everybody's getting really hungry. It's the third episode, and typically it's when we get really hungry because we've been talking about pairings.
Wait.
And now we're talking about...
Is it a burger with tuna on it, or is it a tuna steak burger?
Ahi tuna burger seared rare with Eastern flavors and local farm vegetables on brioche.
Okay, so it's a fish sandwich.
Yeah.
Okay.
fish sandwich.
It looks like a burger, but
Yeah. All right. Sorry, we got Nashville Burger Week coming up, so we're getting excited.
Yeah.
All right, so welcome everybody to the Ales and Tales podcast, where randomness will occur and there may be some beer involved.
Jack Brown's wins for best name. Tickle the Pickle Burger.
The frenulum burger. What? At least I use the actual
That
technical
ain't
name.
no language to use around here, all right?
taint.
Not the taint.
Taint, no way.
You just got that? Oh, wow.
We're balls to the wall, folks. Anyway,
You know.
That's just the tip.
I give up.
It's the third episode.
Somebody else host.
Hey, keep it going. Don't give me the shaft.
Wow. You are punny today, Ben.
Okay, so we're going to bring you some reviews of
Carly
beers.
has a look on her face like, I just want to go home.
Boys.
I need to go back to New Jersey.
New Jersey. Pump and have them pump my gas.
I was somewhere yesterday talking with somebody, and they said New Jersey also, and I went,
My daughter did.
okay, well, I didn't know that. That's a 3 then. Okay.
Yeah. And I think it's because, do you follow the Ryan Trahan thing? Are you following that?
Who?
It sounds
What?
familiar.
Ryan Trahan?
Nope, never heard of her.
What is?
Is that a him or her?
He's a YouTuber, and he and his wife are staying in every, like what they see as the best rated Airbnb in every single state in the union.
Mm-hmm.
And they're taking donations for St. Jude's. And currently, I think they're up to 27 states. So like every day they got a video coming out. And these are like full on, 30-minute videos. They're doing it in real time, documentary style.
Is he like young and like blonde hair?
Yeah. Curly hair.
Yes.
Good looking guy,
Yeah. They're both young. He got married to his wife very young.
Yeah. They're very young. She's got her own channel and influence as well.
Yeah.
But he's got his own candy brand that's all natural and stuff like that.
Yes.
And just a good guy, very wholesome. I believe they're Christian believers as well.
Yeah.
And they're just going around all throughout the country at the best rated Airbnbs. And they have a suitcase, they call it the Wheel of Doom, and all sorts of challenges. Whenever somebody donates over $50,000 to St. Jude's, they trigger the Wheel of Doom, and they have to spin it and have all sorts of challenges that, hinder their progress or whatever. Very kind of cool stuff. Every time he rides in what they call a electric bike, it's the brand name, Electric donates $10,000. So he rides it every single day. And they're up to over 300, getting close to $300,000 donation.
That's awesome.
They're over $2 million donated at this particular point at this recording for St. Jude. So
Cool.
he just wanted to try and shoot for $1 million.
Yeah.
So good for them.
Yeah.
Kudos to you guys.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. The St. Jude is very
information
definitely.
I was not aware of,
Yeah.
nor did I expect was going to show up in this episode. That's awesome. All right.
They're doing
Cool.
something that's cool
Yeah, that is very cool.
in a world of inconsideration and ugly people.
It's going to be a good episode. It's been like 2 minutes and we've gone from burgers to St. Jude.
I know.
Right?
Crazy.
That never happens on these episodes. We never randomly.
Oh, we're gonna get.
But it's all good things. It's all
I got a
good
great
things.
topic I'm going to bring up today, but before I do, we'll start with a beer quote, and then we're going to dive into.
How's your hand over your mouth?
I don't know.
You're trying to hold back something you don't want to say.
Oh, is
That's
it?
what that means.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I thought I was just lazy and resting my face.
untrustworthy.
Untrustworthy.
Did that in sales all the time. No wonder I wasn't very good.
Yes, you should buy this car. It's a great car. Okay.
Totally reasonable.
So I recently quit drinking because I heard it was bad for me. Then in my newfound free time, I found out that everything on this planet is bad for me pretty much. And I thought, well, there's a reason to start drinking.
Cheers.
There you go.
Yes.
All right. So to bring up.
What was that? Wheel of Fortune? Not Wheel of Fortune. Price is Right.
Mm-hmm. Is Wheel of Fortune? It's now like Ryan Reynolds or Ryan.
I don't think it's Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Seacrest
Seacrest?
is now the host of Wheel of Fortune. I saw it the other day on TV, and I was like, wait a minute. So I guess Pat Sajak finally got.
He's done.
Yeah.
He's also
He's
one
done.
of the producers of the Kardashians.
Ryan Seacrest? Really? Old radio guy.
Is that a show of fondness?
I love the Kardashians.
literally
It's so
know.
unrealistic, but like it's just fun to put on in the background.
No.
I literally know nothing about anything regarding that.
Oh, I know everything.
That's the good background information getting bored into your head.
Yes.
Okay, so today we're going to do Barrique Northumberland. I believe this just came out. I saw it recently on their Instagram page. But Barrique Brewing and Blending. Third episode.
Brewing and blending?
Brewing and Blending.
Trappist?
Trapeze is a trapeze artist beer. No. So this is English style summer ale brewed with Maris Otter, Golden Promise, and wheat hopped with Cascade. For those of you who have been listening to the podcast for a while, know that I have yet to have a bad Barrique beer. I love their stuff. They are here locally in Nashville. In fact, they were Barrique Blue. I'm going to struggle with this. Barrique Brewing and Blending was founded in 2017 by owner and blender Joel Stickrod in Nashville, with the simple vision to bring oak aging, mixed fermentation, and classic brewing traditions to the heart of the South. They started small, just a few barrels, some wild cultures, and a deep appreciation for how time and wood can shape a beer. Over the years, they've grown into a full-fledged brewery focusing on patience, natural processes, and brewing beers that reflect both tradition and place.
Oh.
Barrique, the name, comes from the French word for an oak barrel, the same kind used in winemaking, and those barrels remain at the heart of what they do. They take time with their beer, letting the oak guide the flavor, the character, the expression of each batch. In 2020, they moved to their current location on 30 Oldham Street, which for those of you in Nashville, if you're not familiar, is right down the road,
It's a mile from the stadium.
Yeah, it's a very long football throw
We were
from the
there.
stadium.
Yeah. It's an easy walk
Yeah.
to the stadium. So if you park over there, walk home from the game,
Good
grab a
parking.
beer.
Good excuse to go there before and after the game.
Probably going during the fall when it's a little cooler.
Yeah.
You got to be careful because they're right now it's very hot in the tap room.
Yeah, they don't have air conditioning because they have to keep the barrels doing their thing, or they don't have it on.
Yeah.
But still worth going, and the beers that they have on tap are normally fantastic. Include a wide range of oak-aged lagers, spontaneous and mixed fermentation ales, classic European styles like German and Czech pilsners, cask-conditioned ales, as well as rustic Belgian saisons.
You go right now, you'll find this beer on Cask Engine at the brewery.
There you go. And,
I'm interested to have this out of the can. See how different it is.
I haven't had it off tap, so I'm curious to go try it on tap after this.
I just remember when we went there and they handed us that IPA that was a
Every time Barrique is mentioned, you're like, IPA.
So good.
That triple was delicious.
So good.
So I got this at Cool Springs Wine and Spirits.
Mhm.
And they had this, and then they had, I think, that IPA there as well in can.
Well, they had I doubt it's the same one.
think?
Right now they have I think a triple West Coast IPA.
Do Did it have hops and green on the front?
I have no idea what the can looks like. I just know it was on the board.
Oh, okay.
That's what's been recently brewed. Maybe they still have the same one.
This can is one that's been
Their
around for a
IPA
while,
productions generally aren't that large,
No, there's
so it's been enough months. I'd be surprised if it were
That
the
Cool
same.
Springs Wine and Spirits is quite the store, wouldn't you say, Mike?
Yeah, it's quite good.
They're really good there. They've got amazing selection, and you walk in, and it's quite diverse. A lot
The
of
staff is friendly.
The staff is friendly and knowledgeable. They are conveniently located. They're family owned and operated. How many other radio cliches can
They
I
had
think
nice whiskey samples when I was there. I got a chance to try as well.
The charcuterie
and I bought a bottle
section?
of whiskey because of it.
Yes.
And they
Cool
got a
Spring-
cigar section.
Do they do. They don't have a. I don't think you could smoke them there, but
No, but it's humidor,
yeah.
which
yeah,
I forgot until I got in my car and left yesterday. And I went,
And I found out while I was there, the gentleman's name escapes me, but he is their beer aficionado and expert that
Trent,
we need to have on the show at some point. He said that the Zool, our friends, our pals at Zool, are, I believe, the official beer of the local Smokies baseball team out in Knoxville.
Really?
Yes. So recently announced.
Excuse
Apparently they
to
have
go
a
see a
festival
Smokies
coming
game.
up in October. What's it called? The Kill the Lights Festival?
Kill the Lights Festival.
Yeah. So
all right.
Never
They're
been.
great.
Want to go?
Cool Springs Wine and Spirits. Check them out in Cool Springs.
All right.
Relentless pandering.
Right?
You
They're
like,
like-
you got to go and write like a whole actual radio segment of it, so you just like
You know what?
play
I'm
it.
going to, while you guys are doing this,
Have
I'm
the
going to write one.
address at the corner
I'm
of.
totally writing one right now.
There you go. While you do that, I'm going to have Carly give us a description of the can.
Sure. All right, we've got our Barrique Northumberland beer. There's a little shield crest with their logo, the 3 barrels, and it's English flag, like UK.
Yeah.
The Union Jack.
There's like little hops around it. It's very colorful, very simple. Help keep Tennessee clean. Please recycle. English style summer ale brewed with Maris Otter, Golden Promise, and wheat, hopped with Cascade. Nashville, Tennessee. Very clean and simple.
There you go.
Nice. I like it.
And in that time, I wrote an entire ad for Cool Springs Wine and Spirits.
Using
believe it or not.
AI.
Chat GPT.
What are you talking about? No idea. What
Yeah.
is
The
this?
future.
What is this thing that you talk about? This,
They did say something.
I-
What is it? The study says that those who use Chat GPT to solve things, their IQ is dropping rapidly.
It's everybody's
Oh.
So, let me see if we find music for it. I don't think I have music at the ready.
Oh well.
Yeah. We'll try.
How about the Jeopardy theme?
I got something. Have you ever stared into your fridge and thought, well, this day isn't going to fix itself? Then, friend, you need a hero, and that hero wears a cork or a twist cap. Sound effects in it. Cool Springs Wine and Spirits, where your taste buds go to party and your stress goes to nap land. This is supposed to be a woman's voice. I came in for 1 bottle of wine and left with a new favorite bourbon, 3 new friends, and a weird cheese I can't pronounce. Whether you're a wine wizard, a whiskey whisperer, or just here for the free samples, we've got what you're looking for, and probably what you weren't looking for, too. Cha-ching, I can't have that. Yeah, the cash register sound. Cool Springs Wine and Spirits, proudly fueling book clubs, tailgates, awkward family dinners, and Tuesdays since forever. Cool Springs Wine and Spirits, because adulting is hard. Located in Cool Springs, Tennessee, please sip responsibly and never trust someone who says box wine isn't real wine. There you go.
Jim, why would you write an ad with sound effects that you didn't have?
It's like, I can only do so much, Ben. Okay.
He's literally looks like he's playing the piano over there. He's going between 3 laptops, random other button pads.
So, do we want
I'll
to?
never understand.
I can even write a tailored version for a specific promotion or a holiday if you guys would like me to. Would you? No? Good. Okay.
I think we're good right now, but I think we're gonna have to get in touch with Cool Springs.
Where's
Well, you
our
know.
AI generated ad?
Right?
Where's our
What is this? What is this
AI?
IA?
IA? A1.
Yeah, A1.
The A1 stuff.
A1 sauce.
Gotta have the A1 education. Are we ready to pop this thing?
Yes.
I saw a video. I feel very lucky that I missed two things. That was vapes in high school and ChatGPT in college. Or graduated after that. And I'm like, I kind of agree. It would have been nice, but it would have been dangerous.
Yeah, I can't imagine
ChatGPT.
just being able to turn to a thing and say, give me the information.
Write my paper.
Yeah.
I have an ad for us. Just wrote it. Whipped it up. It's the same music, oddly enough. It's weird.
Whoa.
Looking for a podcast where the stories are strong and the beers are stronger? Welcome to Ales and Tales, where every pint comes with a punchline. Bottle opening, followed by with a hearty gulp. We dive into legends, lore, and embarrassing stories no sober person would ever admit to. Like that time
has
I tried
happened a couple of times.
Like that time I tried sword fighting a mannequin with a baguette. It sounds like a Carly
Deep
story.
jousting.
Each episode, your fearless hosts crack open a cold one and unpack a tale so wild, you'll think they've been drinking since the intro. Spoiler, they have. History, mystery, total tomfoolery, the Ales and Tales podcast. It's like your local pub met your favorite story time and they had a baby with a drinking problem. Grab a brew, pull up a chair. The best tales always start right here. New episodes every week, well, every 10 days at this point. Listen whenever you get your podcasts, BYOB, or don't. We won't judge. Not bad.
There you go.
There you go.
New episodes.
New episodes. Third episode.
I like it. Yeah, that could work. That's fairly accurate too, I think.
We just need to get a voice guy to do it.
Right?
Crazy.
I think we may know one or two. Real quick, let's go ahead and give it a nose. What do you smell? By the way, the head went away very quickly. It is a nice, all three beers today have had very similar, all four beers have had very similar color. Smell?
Except for the first one.
Reminds me
Clean.
of fall.
Golden raisin,
Oh my goodness.
Like
What is
leaves.
little apple.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Like stewed apples.
Sour apple. I smell something sour.
Do you?
Yeah.
That's weird.
I think I lied. I don't think this is the beer they have on tap right now.
It's very light. You don't get a lot of nose off of it. Just
Got
a
my
little
nose
bit
in
of and you stick it right in, dunk again, snorkeling through his beer.
Yeah, light
Tasted
hay,
through his nose.
Just did it
a
again.
little light fruit,
How's it feel on the
but it's
nose?
very soft.
I'm amazed
Refreshing.
I don't do that. I got the big old Italian nose. I don't do that.
Me too. I don't know if it's Italian, but it's definitely like Steve Carell-esque.
I've never noticed it before. But now that you
I've
say
got a
that,
giant news,
it's
man.
very Steve Carell-esque.
That smells good. Very clean, very simple. All right.
It's definitely different. It does have that little tartness, almost not sour, but
Mm-hmm.
Like the tartness you get from like tart cherries without the cherry aftertaste.
Yeah.
It's almost no sweetness.
Yeah.
Like I was waiting for something to happen afterwards. It's like tart on the front of the tongue and then just washes and it's gone. There's nothing hitting the sweet spots at all.
all right, so
No
we have-
lingering taste, no tongue glove, nothing. Just
right.
very
Crisp.
Yeah.
So this is I don't know if, I think this is from the brewery, but it's on Untapped. A bright, easy drinking homage to the golden fields and coastal breezes of Northumberland, capturing the essence of long days and open skies. Brewed with Maris Otter, Golden Promise, and a hint of dark wheat, Northumberland pours a radiant gold color beneath a pillowy white head. A touch of sweet orange peel adds subtle citrus brightness, enhancing the floral and grapefruit tones of Cascade hops.
That's what I'm
A
picking up.
soft carbonation from natural conditioning.
I'm not picking up the grapefruit on the nose.
At just
That's what I
4.3 ABV, Northumberland is light-bodied with crisp finish, balancing gentle malt sweetness with refreshing hop bitterness, bursting with nostalgic notes of juicy orange slices. It evokes carefree memories of summer treats and sunlit afternoons.
This is the drink that adults would have after they exert themselves in a sport.
Little afternoon delight.
A little set of orange slices. They
We
would
get a
drink
Steve
this.
Carell.
I did not originally get the grapefruit, but afterwards I do.
Yeah.
I got the
Does make
smell
sense.
of it. Yeah.
So
I thought
to
it was
me,
like a sour apple.
It's more like, have you ever had grapefruit candy like made out of the rind?
No.
Have you ever had it like with orange?
That sounds weird.
Yeah, you take
It's,
the
what it
peels
is,
and
you boil it with sugar like
Yeah.
3 times over, and it like candies the rind, and it is weird, but it's delicious. But that's the grapefruit smell I get off of it. Is more the outside rind of the grapefruit than the actual juice.
Mm.
I don't get any of the nose for grapefruit at all, but I definitely get the taste from it now.
I got something.
I
Initially, like I for some reason thought it was sour apple because heard you say apple.
Mhm.
I'm like, well, maybe it's sour apple that I'm picking up. But now, when you say grapefruit, that's what that's what it is.
A little
That's
bit more,
good.
just very light.
I like how tart it is and not sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like it's just, it hits that one note and then just stays there.
You get the little bit of sweetness from the malt, but there's no added sugary anything to it.
Yeah, I did notice the maltiness. I was wondering if you're going to pick that up.
A little bit. Yeah.
We keep dropping over there.
I think I just broke the chair. I don't know. I haven't fallen on the ground yet, so
You're on the air vent.
Well,
Yeah, that's good. Okay, so I did have a topic I was going to ask you.
I was gonna
guys.
ask
It's a
about
very lighthearted topic, easy, simple.
light beer, light topic.
Are we in a simulation?
Yes.
Boy, you took no time. You're
it was
like,
funny.
He's like, button
All right.
ready.
all right.
Funny thing you should say that. I rewatched the entire Matrix quadrilogy.
Oh, I don't quite.
Oh, I've not watched that fourth one. It looked like it would be so awful, and the ratings
Wasn't
were
bad.
like 2 stars.
Oh, is
Well,
it
I think you gotta
new-
give it a
the new one that
chance.
came out.
Yeah.
Resurrections.
Yeah, it was. It was okay.
Like watching them all in order, I think it makes it better.
Mm.
So
I mean, mathematically speaking, what are the chances? Yes. From a purely mathematical, statistical standpoint, we are in a simulation.
Hmm.
And the more we look at physics and the way things don't seem to work right, the further out we look, it all kind of makes sense because everything's being rendered like a video game, right? So if no one's seeing it, kind of like they say, the whole tree falls in the forest, or if we weren't here to observe the universe wouldn't exist. That's what quantum physics tells us, which I don't fully understand, to be honest. But if you look at it through the lens of we're in a simulation, it starts to make sense, because if we're not having to give it our attention, if it's not having to render the image for us, then it doesn't have to use that computational power. All right. Now that's kind of weird stuff. I mean, if we got to a point, you look at it, if you created a simulation of civilization and they got to the point where it was like time dilation, so their universe moves faster than yours does. You think of like Inception, when they go down the layers, it moves slower and slower. They would get to the point where they create their own universal simulation. And so then it just branches out. So statistically, if one civilization has reached the capability of doing that, there are now trillions of simulations out there. Maybe those are all.
You just muted him. I was like, wait.
I was fading Ben out.
So obviously we've hit on a topic that Ben has never put any thought into it at all.
Hey, you asked, man. I just took us there.
He took us there.
Oh, God. That was good. I was like, wait, is he getting quieter?
Wait, where did this microphone go?
God, that was funny.
That was
Better than him interrupting me.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. That was, you obviously have spent some time thinking about that.
I've listened to some podcasts, and you look at. I'm fascinated by quantum physics and this.
Same.
The science that we're coming out with today that sounds. We frozen light, huh? But apparently we frozen light. Like we are living sci-fi right now.
What about
Speaking of conspiracy theories and physics, have you watched the movie or series 3 Body Problem?
We talked about this last time. Yeah,
It just made me think of that same thing.
because there's a second season coming out, but they've got the entire. If you look on Netflix, there's the Chinese version, and there's like 36 episodes of the whole thing. Hadn't watched it though.
I'm not familiar with it.
We talked about it last time. It's the aliens coming to Earth to take us over, and they're using quantum entanglement to somehow control us before they get here.
And they put you
that's
through
weird.
a simulation to see like if you can
weird.
solve it. And
Okay.
Would the Mandela effect have something to do with this?
There's that theory as well. If we're going conspiracy,
Glitch in the
that
system.
that's CERN. So the whole theory is when they turned on CERN, every time they do, it creates a new universe, and that's why we have all these Mandela effects of they were true in that universe and they're not true in this universe, and people just got kind of like split.
Like Fruit of the
factored
Loom
off,
underwear.
like Fruit of the Loom underwear.
I actually figured a Mandela effect out a while back. I can't remember what it was. but I
Chick-fil-A?
I
was-
think it was that one because we talked about it, and apparently
No,
there was like
no, it was
Chinese knockoffs that used the cornucopia or something.
Yeah, no, it was not one that I'd heard of before. Like it was something at the house. I was like, oh, it was jeans, blue jeans. Like for some reason in my mind, I remember the seam on the outside of blue jeans was where you would see the stitching.
Mm-hmm.
And I've asked a few people and they're like, yeah. I was like, look at your blue jeans. I can't find a single pair of blue jeans where the stitching on the outside seam going down the leg shows. It's on the inside. I've never
It
remembered.
might just be a fashion stylistic choice that they've
I've
evolved.
looked back at pictures from like college and stuff that I had.
Nothing.
No.
I remember that too.
So I don't know. I don't. I've talked to numerous people and asked them if they remembered the stitching being on the outside, and people are like, yeah, and some have said no. So I don't know. But I
Was
mean, I can't-
Chick-fil-A once CHIC? Or was it always CHICK? That's another one I saw recently.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was CHIC.
Yeah, there's
So
apparently
do a lot of people.
CHICK as well.
Huh. Well, there you
Yeah.
go. All right. So
The
there
more
you go.
this
There's your
warms up,
simulation.
the more wheat comes out.
Yeah.
Mm.
Or does
Sorry
it?
to be weird and talk about beer again, but it's kind of
Right.
struck.
So wait.
Or
so,
is that what they want you to think?
Ooh.
So do you think we're in a simulation or no?
Depends. Sometimes.
Sometimes. Okay. What are the times?
Mm. Like at Costco, having to deal with like even just the parking lot is like miserable.
Well, it's miserable, but I mean, that doesn't mean we necessarily live in a simulation.
I'm just saying that it's really difficult and you have to deal with a bunch of dumb people.
All right. Here's a follow-up question, though. You find out that we are living in a simulation. You have undeniable proof that we are. Does your behavior change?
No, because until I can figure out how to get out of the simulation, I can't
Well-
not live.
Think about the Truman Show.
Mm. Well, I'm thinking like, are there, knowing the simulation and things don't really matter. Like
That's
it's
good
all a
point.
computer program. Does that change how you live your life? Do you become more greedy? Do you, does that mean you help people out even more because you know the truth and they don't?
Is it one thing knowing the truth, or how about if you could manipulate that reality like Neo?
Well, the only way you could manipulate is if you do. That's what I'm saying. That if you knew it was truth, you could, in a way, manipulate reality by not worrying about the system.
So it depends on what level of truth we know. Just knowing that we're in a simulation doesn't change things. It's if you know how to get out of it, or if you know what the effects of what you do, right? Because if I die in the simulation, do I die in real life?
Okay.
So why would I
Does it say
change
you
my
exist
habits
in real life? What if you're just a ones and zeros?
So it depends on what level of knowledge you have.
Okay.
So I would have to say I'm not going to change my activity for the most part, except for trying to figure out how to get out of the simulation.
Mine, I don't know. I'm a put me back in, let me eat the steak kind of guy. Like if
Blue
the world is the Matrix Neo world, I don't want to live in there.
Yep.
And that was kind of my response. Even if I knew this was a simulation, I would not change the way I act because it's still my reality. It's still your reality. I still feel the same responsibility to you as I do. Because as far as I know and am concerned, you're still a sentient being.
Right.
Even if I know you're a computer program, to me, I'm the same and I'm consider myself sentient. So therefore you must be as well.
Mm-hmm.
And so I still have a responsibility to treat you because this is still our shared reality. Whether it's a real reality or not, it's real to us.
Much like Carly has said, the people you deal with at Costco, there's a lot of people I don't believe are sentient right now anyway. So
They're NPCs.
yes.
Well,
There's
that's
definitely
another thing.
Even
We've
just
all met those
driving
people that are
on
just
the
too weird to be
highways.
real.
Some bad
Yeah.
computer programs just driving along, just
Yeah.
causing all problems.
Like not using their
Hitting
turn
Ben's car all the time.
Yeah.
Or Dan. Dan has the same problem you do. His car is like a magnet. Just gets everybody aims for it. I thought this was a simulation. I could see how this could be a simulation. Except for one thing. Dentists. Going to a dentist and hearing the dental work and the things that
Pain is real.
it just that goes outside of a reasonable level of necessary stuff. I mean, everything is if you're in a simulation, you're simulating something which is either a challenge. Like look at all the people playing video games and whatever else. And I would have said, well, we're not in a simulation because of the dental work and because nobody wants to.
We're Tamagotchis.
recreate
The challenge is keeping us
that.
alive.
However, then I see people on their phones playing these farm games and stuff where there's, or a food making thing. And I'm like, okay, never mind. We're definitely in a simulation. Because if people are willing to spend their time doing that, then somebody's willing to be plugged into a simulation and do dentistry.
Mm.
I don't know. I think it's interesting.
But then it comes down to fate, destiny, and, free will.
Yeah.
Somebody made a decision to become a dentist, or did they?
I mean, simulation or not, those questions are still there.
Mm-hmm.
Who's to say we're not just in God's simulation?
It's a legit.
If there is another realm of existence, we call that heaven or hell, the afterlife, whatever else it is. Is this truly reality, or is that meta reality the actual reality? And so, therefore, is this not just a form of a simulation?
So
It's computer code we can't understand yet.
Right.
The heavens declared the glory of God.
There we go.
So for a long time, I have had a theory that if, you hear God is all knowing, all powerful. Well, if you're all knowing, you know everything. If you're all powerful, nothing's going to surprise you.
Right.
You've accomplished everything. You could accomplish everything. So the only way to experience new experiences is through a simulation of something created in your own image, running without the full power.
Mm-hmm.
Hence us. So he can experience through us new things
Then why free will?
to allow for whatever those experiences are being.
There's an Alan Watts lecture where he gets into, okay, imagine you live forever and you have complete control of everything. How long is that going to go on before you're bored?
Mhm.
Before you want just
Nothing else to
novelty
do.
in life, just for something new, So the idea is if you go to sleep, like you live forever, every time you go to sleep, you live out a full 80-year life, but you know everything that's going to happen. You have complete control of everything. How many lives do you live before you say, I don't want to know and want to live a life like we do just for the novelty of it? It wouldn't take that many lives. And the grand scheme of eons of the universe, an 80-year life ain't nothing. It seems like a long time to us, but it's gone.
So is the Bible a lie?
Hold on. She was going to say something.
Sorry.
Too, and then
Well, I was going to say something different, but now I changed what I wanted to say.
never mind.
It
Go
made
ahead.
me,
No,
it made me think about like choosing the lives that we live. If you believe in past lives that we're one soul, but we've lived in many different bodies, that every life your soul chooses the body in the life that you're in. You choose your parents, you choose your lifestyle, and a lot of times the souls that have lived the longer lives choose the harder lives because they know they can handle it, like a drug addict or like
An old soul.
so
We're
they
just the
choose
universe experiencing
riskier
itself.
life because they know they can handle it and it's a challenge and they'll learn from it. So yeah.
That's
we
interesting.
get deep today.
All right. So there's actually been studies of children that say they can remember their life prior to being born.
My brother.
And a lot of them say, yeah, I chose my parents. I chose them. I was watching them and said, yep, that's where I want to be.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, interesting. Here's the thing. As far as I'm concerned, if like Neo, you get out of the simulation and there is no good beer, do we really want to be out of the simulation?
Put me back in, coach. I'm ready.
Oh, Jim's got.
Why would you want to be, why did he choose the red pill? Because he wanted to be in control of his life.
He's a truth seeker.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right.
Because
Okay.
the whole point of hacking and doing everything else was to find the uncovered truths.
Which is funny because anybody who commits and makes a decision to live a life of for Christ isn't guaranteed a life of leisure. It's actually a life of strife. If you were to be as Christ-like as possible,
Yeah, at no point was it said, if you believe in me, everything's going to be easy.
honky dory.
Yeah.
Right.
That is not written anywhere in the Bible.
Which is contrary to most American churches that we see these days. But anyway,
Joel Osteen, that's an interesting one.
it is.
He said churches, not cults.
Ah, yeah, accurate.
So.
All right, I knew that'd be an
Bostrom.
interesting conversation. I just didn't know where I was
that
going to go.
was light and fluffy like this
right.
beer.
Who is a philosopher at Oxford, famously proposed that at least one of the following is likely true. 1. Humanity goes extinct before reaching a technological level where we can simulate conscious beings.
Carl Sagan.
2. Advanced civilizations choose not to run ancestor simulations. 3. We are very likely living in a simulation. Basically, if civilization could run billions of simulations indistinguishable from reality, chances are we're in one of those and not the original, quote, real world.
It's an interesting thing to think about because obviously there had to be a first time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it feels like the first time for us because we're experiencing it for the first time. And that's what Joe Rogan argues. He's like, well, it had to happen the first time at one point. Why wouldn't this be the first time? Well, it's because that's a lot more unlikely.
Like this being the second time I'm telling you to speak into the microphone.
Because that's a very linear
Sorry.
thought on time.
Yeah.
Right?
Then again,
a first would be a linear thought of time. Which,
what about the concept of something being beginningless and there is no time? It's a human construct.
Exactly.
All right. So for those of you still listening.
Interesting conversation for the third episode.
Right? Yeah, I just thought it would be unique to see where that went, just for the fun of it. Way deeper than the normal, poop in a pool.
Poop in a pool? Poop cruise?
No.
Okay.
All right, speaking of pooping, I got something great for you. Pull up Google Translate.
No, okay, first off.
You just got to trust me. You just got to trust me. I want you to go to Google Translate, and I want you to type in poopin', shartin', fartin'. With all E's, not I's. Poopin', E-N, shartin', E-N, fartin', E-N.
But the best question.
I've never spelled it Ian.
Exactly, I know.
Before you get to that. Well, actually, no.
Type in poopin',
Are we gonna
shartin',
scroll on
fartin'. And
Facebook?
tell me what it pulls up
We're
as.
going to scroll on Facebook and find terrible.
Terrible people. I forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me.
Yes.
Would you rather have to read aloud every word you read
No. So,
or sing everything you say out loud?
got to go to Google
Read every
Translate
word.
first.
Yeah.
You don't have the app.
You wouldn't want to sing it?
No.
I didn't hear the question. I was typing poopin', shartin', fartin' for some reason. Sorry, I missed all that.
All right, so if you actually pull it up, let me get this to work. Actually, you got it in German here. That's another good one.
Well, fart splat is an actual thing in German.
Yours does differently than mine. It's interesting. Mine recognizes the language and translates to interesting. It pulls up as another language and it says full terms and conditions.
For full terms and conditions, poopin', shartin', fartin'.
Let me see if this works since you got it on
right.
German.
All right. So back to my question. Would you rather have to read aloud every word?
Now pulled up as Hindi. Let's go Hindi to English. Bam! Look, full terms and conditions. I told you.
What the heck? All right.
Would you rather have... Would you rather have to read aloud every word you read or sing everything you say out loud?
I'd rather sing everything out loud.
Yeah.
I think it would just add a lot of color and life, music to life. Who knows when I'm reading? Like, maybe I don't want to have to say that out loud. That just kind of seems annoying. But if I had to sing, you guys would really hate me.
That wasn't terrible.
Wasn't well.
Yeah,
All right. Okay. Well, he continues to try and figure out poopin', shartin', fartin'.
I already figured that out. I'm on
Okay.
something else.
Oh, great. My phone's going to have some very interesting random stuff when I get back. This is going to be fantastic. What would this pair well with?
A deep philosophical conversation.
Like, I want braised beef with this, like beef stew.
So you're thinking this is kind of a fall-ish beer?
So this is how they say we're hiring in German.
Wir suchen dich. We're looking for you. All right. Ben has a lot of free time on his hands.
The internet's a glorious place.
There's a Instagram guy. It's two guys. They're Japanese, and he says, "How do you say such and such in Japanese, or how do you draw it?" And some of the things that come out of it are very funny. It's very entertaining because some languages just have we think the English language is complicated, but there are some that are far more. In Japanese, it's crazy.
I would agree.
All right, so I said beef stew, braised beef. And Jim tried to spill beer on his.
Thankfully, it was empty again.
Is there, more.
Mm-hmm.
Yay.
I was scrolling on Facebook to find a good post to read out loud.
I got him.
Oh, okay. Let's hear yours.
Got him. This is based on what I sent to you not too long ago.
Oh, the really aggressive guy.
This is based on a previous episode that you guys might have heard, where Facebook does not exactly promote the intelligence of the culture and society. That is for sure. So on our local Spring Hill page, somebody had commented on something to the tune of, let me see if I can read this, because God forbid they use punctuation. Okay. Why didn't you, letter U, do the responsible thing and stop and talk with the child the time you took to take this pic and type these words pointing fingers of responsibilities at someone else? You coulda made a positive effect impact on this child. Maybe you took what could have been a blessing and tried load it and fire as a lesson to be validated on social media, quote, food for thought, unquote. God bless us. God bless you and you, letter UN, us all. Let's all learn to love one another, unquote.
After he cocks his gun.
I have just lost 5 IQ points.
All right, I got one.
Oh, really?
So this is from my Chesterland, Ohio Facebook group where I grew up. It's kind of rural. So the person posts, I know it's Chesterland and I know there are coyotes, so don't be a jerk. But we have a very comfortable coyote visiting our house on Mulberry. He's gotten several of our chickens and is feasting on the neighbors' flocks as well. Wondering if anyone else near Mulberry between Caves and 306 has had an issue. At this point, I'm worried about our dog and our kids. This thing has no fear. And it's a photo of a coyote, like zoomed in.
Is he wearing like one of those dinner napkins? He's made himself very
really
comfortable. All I saw was like the coyote from the Coyote and Roadrunner. Like he's setting up a nice little table. It's got candles on it.
Someone says you are allowed to shoot those coyotes. And the world comments, I certainly would with dogs and chickens.
Like shooting the dogs and chickens too, or
shooting the coyote? I don't think
with
you're allowed
dogs,
to do
like
that.
he's got a little chicken gun.
Have you seen the videos of the people that accidentally adopt coyotes?
Oh yeah,
Like
They find him on the side of the road.
Whose dog he is?
Found this hungry doggo. Got
Doggo.
it, cleaned it up. It bit a few times, but seems friendly otherwise.
He's really hungry.
And they show a picture of it, and this coyote's like, "What the fuck is going on?" And the owner, the people that found it are like right next to him, all excited. I'm like, "Oh my god!"
I found this little guppy in the ocean. It's a shark.
There's like numerous pictures of these numerous posts of people who accidentally have cluelessly picked up a coyote and brought it home, fed it, bathed it, gotten bitten numerous times.
Back in like 2007, in the neighborhood I was living, there was somebody that put up, found a litter of kittens. They're kind of mean. And it was all a bunch of raccoons.
No.
It was possum. I'm sorry, they're possum.
Oh,
my
God. Has that person ever seen a cat before?
They're kind of mean and kind of ugly. And like, yeah, it kind of makes you think of like, you see a cat that was painted in like the 1300s and you go, have y'all ever seen a cat in face before? Because
It's
it's
called
like
a trash panda.
Yeah, whatever animal they paint, they just put a human face on it.
Yeah, like the turtle with the human face and yeah.
Yeah, this is what happens when you give idiots the right to express themselves.
Idiot taking over.
Put as much thought, concern, and effort into catching up to the child as you did in snapping, pic, typing, and posting it all.
Oh, man,
comma.
I really know how to piss him off on text. I love it.
Quote, dude, if you ever did that, I know you'd be joking because I know you're a lot more intelligent than this. Would be a start, but doesn't make me Mr. Right, R-I-T-E.
Yes.
As I am humble and wasn't there, but you were. If I offended you, that wasn't at all my intentions, nor goal, only to bring possible solution and awareness to anyone who may. I don't get people who write N. Just it's 3 freaking letters.
This
you
is
can't
stream
write
of consciousness.
3 freaking
This
letters.
person is trying to write as fast as possible because the world needs to hear what they have to say.
No, but that's
That's
the
it.
thing. Nobody's reading this garbage.
Finish.
That's the point.
Nobody's reading this
That's
crap.
the reason
Except for you.
I'm not a Facebook fan. I've never been a Facebook fan. I get on it occasionally just to catch up with people from school back in the day or something like that, see if anybody's posted anything important. But it's like maybe once every 3 months, and that's it. Because
See if your crush weathered well.
I don't know. I don't even give a shit.
I've done that.
The reality for me is Facebook it's an open forum for people who think that they need to be heard and that other people care what they say to have a place to post for all their adoring fans that don't really exist.
Yeah.
I just can't do it.
I just love
do it.
the when they respond with, "You are an idiot." That's a great response. Always a classic.
The letter U, the letter R, the letter N, you are N, idiot.
Yes. It's a literal lesson, I guess.
I'm an idiot? What?
Yeah.
What? How can I be an idiot?
You are an earn idiot? What's an
Earn idiot?
What's an earn idiot?
So we're all going to start having to
I've
text
earned
him
my
that way
idiocy.
now.
Thank
This
you
is
very
a new
much.
thing.
Yes.
Dude,
All right.
if you guys start writing, it's going to be a challenge for you because none of you write that way. And I don't think you could bring yourselves to it, even to annoy me.
We'll ask ChatGPT.
Have some more beer, Carly.
ChatGPT how to spell ChatGPT.
Ask AI. ChatGPT.
There you go.
ChatGPT, how do I spell ChatGPT?
What does ChatGPT stand for?
What does the GPT stand for, Carly?
No idea.
Generated public transmission. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
General something. I don't know. That's a good question.
General
Giant
Poontang.
populated technology.
An idiot.
It's-
You're an idiot.
You're an idiot. You are an
Okay.
idiot.
You are
I was,
an idiot.
I was right on the last word. Generative pre-trained transformer.
Oh.
You said transmission.
Oh,
Transformer.
close.
Is it Decepticon?
Maybe.
Bumblebee.
I know.
So
No, the Decepticons would be Gronk.
yeah.
There's an evil AI. It's gotta be Elon's, right?
Is that the
I don't
Agent
know.
Smith?
That's pretty funny.
Huh?
Is that the Agent Smith? I think that all disproves everything I just read. Disproves the fact that we're living in a simulation
How so?
because they're just morons out there.
Not all programs are equal.
You look at ChatGPT right now. That's learning off. It's getting more and more messed up because it's learning off us, and we're wrong.
Yeah, I honestly, I don't think that we are living in a digital simulation, but it's interesting to think about.
You did see
It
that
is.
Atari beat ChatGPT at chess, right?
No,
No.
Yeah,
really?
yeah.
That was cool.
That's how smart ChatGPT is. And
Atari beat.
ChatGPT
So it's not very smart then.
because it learns from humans, and so it was going online looking at all our dumb moves instead of the right move,
Yeah.
and thinking it was doing the right thing.
Yeah.
This is how we all die.
Well, the thing that worries me is that somebody's going to type in, "We suffer from cancer,
Keeping this
cure
episode light.
cancer," or whatever, and it's like, well, that's easy. We just get rid of the humans.
Yep. Because we are a cancer.
AI is
There'd be no
diagnosing
cancer
people
if
at 4
they were
times
humans.
the accuracy.
You ever see the picture? Somebody took a snapshot from Terminator 2 of Sarah Connor,
Mhm.
and she's like sitting on a picnic table holding her head in her hands. And she's like, Sarah Connor, and it's a meme, looking at all of us dive headfirst into AI despite everything she's done.
Yeah.
I mean, there are songwriters I know that are really worried about this
There's
because
a lot of people. worried
There's
about
people boycotting Spotify. I think that's over AI right now. Them like flooding the airways with AI bands and
Yeah.
doing all sorts of weird stuff. And
Have you guys? So I watch a lot of drum videos and a lot of music videos and stuff on Instagram, and I find some stuff every once in a while. But I swear, like I think 50% plus of the bands that are recommended on Instagram aren't real. Like it seems too generic.
maybe.
And then you go to Spotify and it has like 1 or 2 tracks for that band and that's it. And I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
somebody has created or
I've
AI is
definitely-
creating these bands and putting it and then trying to
I
market
definitely
it.
got one of those. It was like 30 million weekly listeners with one song. Like y'all got that mass marketing in front of everybody, got them to listen to it once.
And it's
and
all these
jacked up-
bands
yeah.
I've never heard of, and it's been, and then you read the bio, been around since 2017, and I'm like, okay, none of this is
I'm
accurate.
going on to YouTube. I'm looking for them playing a live show.
Right, can't find anything, don't exist.
I've seen videos of people or like it's a fake website, but it's all AI. Like it's all like AI images. It's like grandma's hand sewn leather bags, like buy now. And it's like help her support her last dying effort to like pay for her retirement and like live her life of like selling luxury bags. And so this guy's like trying to navigate it and like bypass the system almost and figure out like, are they actually going to send me a bag? And like they have all of these like testimonials that are all fake AI
Oh, yeah.
videos. And so people are like, oh, like this is fine and normal. He gets the bag and it's like so shitty. So it's very interesting.
Yeah.
It's
AI
hard to
made it.
trust anything already, which is problematic.
Scammers are already getting their
Buy
hands on
local.
it.
My mom will show me videos. She's like, Carly, look at this cat. It's doing a backflip. And I'm like, Mom, this isn't real.
My wife's done that a couple of times. It was one, I'm like, that's AI. She's like, no, it's not.
Yeah,
let me believe it's real.
Yeah.
Like there was one, like a bear bringing a fish over to a cat.
Yeah.
I'm looking at him like, that's AI.
Yeah.
Like this isn't real.
That is problematic.
My kids like to
No,
make
it's-
fun of me
Yeah.
because apparently I
Even if
fall
AI
for
didn't
it.
exist. That would
No,
happen.
because they still make fun of me because I fall for the images. Like I'm a big owl fan. I like owls,
You know why?
and
Big
Big
eyes.
eyes. That's
Big
right.
eyes.
They're cute.
but there was a picture of someone holding like this giant owl. I'm like, look at the size of this owl, and my daughter's like, Dad, that's AI. Oh my gosh! I'm like, yeah, they're already like the next generation is got an awareness of the BS meter when it comes to that. So.
Yeah, but it's getting so hard to tell. Like some of the stuff is very impressive.
But there's something always about it that's off. There's always
Yeah.
something about it. You're like,
The
You just
hands,
you
tiny
look at it,
fingers.
the texture of the
It's gotten
skin.
a lot better with fingers, but it used to be funny. The old AI generated images, and they're like, like 10 different fingers off of one hand. You're like, what the hell?
So have you heard the AI legal defense? It's like if you're committing a crime and you're traveling, you like get these little rings that give
Oh,
you
they have an extra finger. Yes.
And so that way, when they show images in court, you'll argue they were doctored by AI. That's not me. That's AI. Just
They
look at it,
sell
it's got
these
6
rings
fingers.
that have an extra finger on it. So exactly. So when a picture is you say, show me the pictures of that. Proof.
That wasn't me robbing the bank.
They're like, no, look at the
I'm being
picture. I've got
framed.
6
Look.
fingers. I don't have 6 fingers.
Oh,
No, it's AI.
Oh my God. That's,
beyond reasonable
brilliant.
doubt.
That is freaking brilliant. I love it.
Oh wow!
Simple yet effective.
I did take, so ChatGPT
Don't break the law,
has
kids. Okay.
what is the Korma or something like that, whatever it is, the
Quora, whatever it's called. Yeah.
Cadoba.
no, there's a picture generating version of ChatGPT.
Mhm.
And I got on there and I told it to generate a picture of a specific Porsche that doesn't exist anymore using modern design. And I was like, oh, wow, it turned out awesome. I was
Yeah.
like, okay. I mean, you can do some cool stuff with it, but it just,
Well, you're going to have idiots out there, idioting. So scammers and porns.
yeah.
Porn people.
Porns?
Porns.
Scammers and porns.
The porn industry is all over.
Are you a
yeah.
porn scammer and porn? You're-
those damn.
Well, there's I
Porn
think it's the
scammers?
from Jay and Silent Bob, one of the movies, and they talk about emerging technologies and how the one that wins out is the one that's adopted by video games in the porn industry.
Mm.
And so they go back and they're talking about like, it was Blu-ray and HD or
A high def DVD.
high def DVD and
HD
Blu-ray and or even back to like VHS and beta, because arguably beta was the better technology. But the porn industry adopted VHS. And so that's what kind of helped lead VHS to beat them out. And then the same thing happened with Blu-ray. That's an interesting theory. Leave it to Jay and Silent Bob.
Yep. They're not wrong.
Mm-hmm. All right. Did we do pairings all the way around?
I don't know if I ever gave one, but
No.
What's it
more
called- what's it
more
called
of
again?
North.
Northumberland. One word.
I don't know. What's some good English fare? Some fish and chips.
This would go with fish
I
and chips.
feel like I just need that English fare. Of course, there's not much beyond English fish and chips that's really that good.
Beef pie.
Sorry, English. Mushy peas or mushy peas.
Or like a chicken sandwich. Like sweet potato fries.
Okay. That could work.
Just something, light, summery. I could do like a little strawberry salad, candied walnuts.
Yeah. This would go well with something like that.
Huh.
You got something?
I do.
All right. Well, hopefully it's quick because we got to wrap this up. What are you doing?
Savory and hearty foods would pair well with this. Roast chicken and turkey, malt sweetness complements roasted skin and herbs, bangers and mash, classic English pairing with mild ales, and shepherd's pie. Earthy meat and veggie flavors play nicely with the malty depth.
You remember what I said about those who use ChatGPT to have all their answers? The IQ is dropping into the
I
toilet.
think mine just dropped. There's not a single person in this room.
Ben,
that's
that
not now
happens every
dumber
time you
for
get
having
around
heard
me.
that.
Yeah, I would
Maybe that's
agree,
why I like
unfortunately,
it.
with everything that was just said. All right, let's rate it.
That's an 8.5 for me. The more it sat, that warmed up. I think more of the flavors came out, more of the malt backbone came out. I tend to enjoyed it. I tended to enjoy it more and more. As
See what you did to Ben?
How's everybody always making fun of me?
You were listening to his ChatGPT thing and it lowered your IQ. That's the point.
Because you were listening to his ChatGPT.
Yeah. Oh, God.
It rhymes.
That's Bloodhound Gang.
There we go.
Yep. God, I haven't heard that CD in age. I can listen to that.
Right today.
That's a good one. It is a good album.
I don't know. You go back and listen to it now.
It's a little rough.
It's almost hard to listen to. Yeah. That's what going back to the conversation of things that could not be made again today. That album or any of those albums.
That album definitely would not be.
Life's short and hard, like a bodybuilding else. Do the world a favor and kill yourself.
Which means you should be able to go back and listen to it and appreciate the fact that there was more freedom.
The drummer
back
from
then
the
than there is
Flappers only
today.
got one arm.
The drummer from the Flappers only got one arm.
Every song is so weird on that album, but it's good.
Jimmy Pop.
7. I'll say a 7. This is really good. Not their best. The smoked Morrison is phenomenal. That to me just sings. This is really good and would go with just about anything. And I'd be happy to drink this any day of the week. I am curious if they have it on tap to try it there too.
Your face said it all when you tasted it. I was watching.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My face said
You were like
7. This is delicious.
you were like pondering. We're good relationship with this brewing, but this isn't their best attempt. You had that kind of look on your face. I'm like, oh, this is going to be interesting. Yeah.
I think I still haven't had a bad beer by them. I think it's very good.
No.
For me to like it as much as I do says a lot because I am typically not a fan of Maris Otter oats or malts. There's just something about it. A lot of times it gives that kind of like weird soured flavor. That's really good.
When you said Maris Otter oats, did you have like a nursery rhyme from your childhood skipping there? Maris eat oats and does eat oats and little lambs eat ivy?
Just thinking of.
I thought that maybe clicked in there for a second and messed you with the oats. That was interesting.
I think the one time I told you about that meme that I saw, it was a pig in like a painting saying, "Brother, can I have more oats, please?"
Mm-hmm.
That's what I thought of.
I ended up going down a rabbit hole, seeing a bunch of different versions of that, looking at it.
Oh yeah, right now the Northumberland is on their cask ale. I was correct.
Huh.
Cool.
there you
Excuse
go.
to go down and try it.
Well, I didn't. I'm going to give it an 8.
8?
I liked it. Yeah.
Cool. All right. You just had that one weird offshoot in that earlier episode.
I did.
That was strange.
Yeah.
Carly, what do you think?
I would say 6.5 oats out of 10. I like the flavor, but as it gets warmer, it's just kind of like sticky on my tongue.
When he said what he said made me realize you were going to like it less as time went on, because he said the malt comes out more and more.
At first it was great, but now I'm just like.
Or does it seem like it's simulated to be?
I think it might be simulated.
Coming out more and more.
Yes.
Okay, so with the Maris Otter, like now the glass is done, it's been sitting. It smells like stale beer really quick. Like I think that's what Maris Otter does for me, at least. Like
it's also a combination of beers that are in that glass too.
Maybe.
So
interesting.
Yes,
that's a good beer. I think I liked it colder and more fresh than as it warmed up.
Very un-British of you.
I know. That's why I separated from them and have a colony here. And
that's right.
Don't pay the king taxes anymore. Yeah. All right. So Barrique Brewing, always interesting stuff, always good to try. So if you get a chance to give it a whirl, definitely try it on tap. If you can't try it on tap, can ain't so bad. So give it a whirl. Barrique Brewing out of Nashville, Tennessee. This one's the Northumberland. Find us on the alesandtalespodcast.com. Let us know if you've tried it, what you think. And you can give us some dough on Patreon if you want. Till next time.
Yeah. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.